Hey Ada campers, it's Miss Kaya, and today we will be making another delicious treat. Today's delicious treat will be our own homemade pizza rolls. Now before we start, make sure you wash your hands nicely with soap and water and make sure that your surface and workspace is clean. Now, what you'll be needing for today's treat are 2 plates, a spoon, pizza sauce, tortilla wraps. It can be any kind you like. Cheese, and I have cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese. And pepperoni, but this is also optional. So the very first step in making homemade pizza rolls are to take out 2 of your tortilla wraps. And I have 2 plates because I'm using 2. So however many you want to make, that's how many plates you'll need. And you just lay them out on the plate like this. The very next step is that you'll need your sauce and your spoon. And you'll put some sauce right onto the wrap. So I'm going to do 2 spoonfuls of sauce. And once you have your 2 spoonfuls of sauce, you just spread it around on the wrap like this. And make sure you cover every single part of the wrap with the sauce. And I'm also going to do the same thing for the other one. Once you're done spreading, it should look like this. Or something like this, just all spread out. Now the very next step that you need to do is take your cheese. So I'm going to go with my cheddar cheese first. And you just sprinkle some cheese on both of them. And make sure your cheese is all spread out. You can put as much cheese as you like. Then I'm going to go in with my mozzarella cheese and do the same thing. The cheese and the sauce together could get messy, but like I said before, there's nothing wrong with getting your hands messy. So now that I have my sauce and both cheeses on the plate, I'm going to do one that's just cheese, and then I'm going to do one with pepperoni. So I'm going to take my pepperonis that I have, and I'm just going to lay out a few pepperonis anywhere on the tortilla. You can use any pepperoni you like, or maybe you don't even have to use pepperoni. You can use any other toppings, but because I like pepperoni, I'm just going to do a few pepperonis on here. And this is what the pepperoni one looks like. And this is what the plain cheese one is looking like. So the very next step is that you need to roll them. So you're going to go from one end of the tortilla wrap, and you're just going to roll it up. When you're rolling it, make sure that it's rolled pretty tight so that the toppings won't fall out. And then you press it down just a little bit. So I have this one roll, And then I'm going to do the same for this one. Just roll it up. So now that I have both of them rolled, I don't need both plates. I'll just put them both on one plate and make sure they are pressed down a little bit. Now the next step that I will do is I will put these in the microwave, and you have to put them in the microwave until your cheese is melted or until you like how your cheese is melted. And I'll be right back when I'm finished microwaving these. While I had those in the microwave, I just cleaned up the sauce and cheese that was on the counter so you can have a clean workspace for the next step. And I also grabbed a knife. Now I'm using this knife, but you can use a butter knife, which is much more safer, or you can ask an adult or someone older to help you with this next step. Now they are done out the microwave, and I have the cheese melted. In total, you might have to put them in for 1 minute, but like I said, you can also put it in until your liking or until the cheese is completely melted. So for our next step, we're going to cut them into 5 different squares. So when you get your knife, and you can always mark the lines on where you want to cut before you start actually cutting, but we're going to have 5 pieces. And I'm going to do that for both of the wraps. Warming it up also makes it easier to cut because the tortillas are softer. So this is how it should look when it's done. I have them cut into 5 squares, or somewhat squares. And once they are cut, I'm going to put them in the microwave for 30 more seconds just to make sure that it gets melted all the way through and it'll get a little more toasty. So now they're all done out of the microwave. And this is how they look all cut up. And you can see more clear that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 in total after cutting them. Now what we're going to do next is break them more apart just to make sure they're all separated. Make sure that they are cooled down before you break them apart because it is very hot. And the plate will come out hot out of the microwave, so make sure you do have help when taking it out of the microwave. And this is how they should look. So they're rolled up and you have the melted cheese. And this is one of the pepperoni ones that I have, and you can see the pepperoni and cheese. This is how they look when they're all separated. So I have my cheese ones over here and my pepperonis down here. So once they're all done, they'll now be ready to eat. So we can try one together to see how it tastes. They taste amazing and they taste just like pizza or pizza rolls. So if you're someone who loves pizza or loves pizza rolls or anything with cheese or sauce, then this treat is perfect for you because I know that you'll love it because I love pizza and pizza rolls, and I also love these because they taste just like pizza. So with these, since I have one with cheese and I also have one pepperoni, but like I said before, you can have any toppings that you like. So if you like sausage, then if you want, you can put some sausage on there. Or if you like a certain type of cheese, then you can put that cheese up there. Or maybe you only like one type of cheese, then you could use that cheese up there. Or any other toppings, any other vegetables or anything that you like put it on pizza, or any other toppings that you like on pizza, it can go right into these pizza rolls. And all you have to do is the same thing. You just put all your toppings up there and you just roll them up, and then you have your own homemade pizza rolls made the way that you love them. So I really hope that you guys like today's treat. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another treat next time. Bye.